What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back to talk about some juicy data mines so you can prepare your program, I guess, for the upcoming weeks. We have several events going on or that will start soon, and you should start preparing for these events just to make sure that you can be ready in order to win on these events, win on MSF. And of course we are going to have insane rewards like ISO 8 blue level 5, level 4 and so on that you need for the incursion raids, for Apocalypse, and maybe even in the future for Dark Dimension 6. Okay, so this is going to be the first video of two of data mines, but they are going to be separated because this one is so juicy and with so much information. So as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. Make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so who's the real boss is Michael with the Discord for the data mines, which is the MSF tools. The link will be on the description of the video, or you can find the link for the Discord on my Discord. And you should join both of them because those are the best places where you can talk about MSF and be well informed. If you want to be at the top of the meta, these are the two places where you should be. Okay, so let's get started with the data mines, and the first data mine is going to be something very simple. We have the new Strike Pass season 35, and the character that is going to be featured is going to be Gwenpool. Gwenpool, she is part of the Cosmic Crucible meta. She's part of the new warriors, and they are very strong in Cosmic Crucible with tons of negative effects, turn rewinds, one-shot kills, and also trauma in Cosmic Crucible. So this character is quite great, but most of her utility is just in Cosmic Crucible, so it's up to you to decide if this is going to be a character important for you or not. We just had an event for her, so with this Strike Pass you might be able to get some additional stars on her. I usually prefer the Strike Pass to the Mojo Pass because it has more power cores, gold orbs, training orbs, and overall more value for the same price. So that's it. Next character on the line is going to be Gwenpool. Okay, let's take a look at the second data mine that we have, which is for the event Family Bedrock. So for this event you need to open training orbs and you need to battle in alliance wars. Now you are going to get additional points if you are using your nowhere characters at gear tier 16. So this is important because if you want to start gearing up your nowhere characters, well, that's going to be a good idea. So in terms of the nowhere characters that we have available for now, these are the ones that we have available. We have Korg, we have Cosmo, and we have Nova. By this point in time, we might also have Star-Lord. It's not confirmed yet, so keep this in mind. We might only have 3 characters or 4 characters. Available free to play, you probably will only have 2 characters. So yeah, either way, if you have them at gear tier 16, you are going to get a lot more points. So once again, in case you want to win on this event as much as possible, you should start gearing up your characters to their respective level. Okay, so once again, you need to open training orbs and you need to battle in alliance wars with the nowhere team. And the reward for this effort is going to be red stars for Quicksilver and Korg shards. This will be part of a leaderboard. You can see right here, leaderboard, where you can get red stars for Quicksilver and also the Korg shards. And on top of that, you also get ISO 8 blue level 5, and then at the same time we'll have a milestone on the web store that requires you to spend power cores. So keep this in mind. This will probably be one important leaderboard. And yeah, so we just had a training orb event, but I'm going to give you a trick on how you can get more training orbs and have a more organized experience with your roster. So you have your normal roster, right? And when you select in a character, you can have the favorite, the heart, or you can have the battle tag, the battle favorite. You can use the battle favorite tag in order to put together the characters that you use to farm, and if you do this, it's going to be super easy to farm the training orbs, gold orbs, and so on. So you can see my battle favorite tag, and we have all the characters that we are farming right now. So we are farming Bashenga and Spider-Man Noir for shards. And then we have the characters that give us gold orb fragments. That's going to be Echo, Morbius, and Anti-Venom. If you want to farm training orbs, instead we have Nico Minoru, we have Dagger, and we have She-Hulk. On top of that, we also have the characters that we need to farm isolate. So we have one Protector, one Brawler, one Controller, one Blaster, and one Support. Like this, you can use your battle favorite tag or how do you call this, like folder. You can use this folder in order to farm everything that you need. So for this specific event, you go to Nico Minoru and you just farm a node. Sometimes I refresh these nodes to stock up on as many training orbs as possible, and then there you go, you are ready to participate on this event. So I think this is a great way of organizing your roster, and as always, you saw it here. Okay, let's move on to the next data mine. So once again, save your training orbs, prepare your war energy, and make sure you get your nowhere characters to gear tier 16. Let's move on to the next one. So we have this other event where you'll be able to get red stars for Cosmo and also isolate blue level 5. For this one, you need to open gold orbs, and you also need to open orbs for the Cosmo campaign. The Cosmo campaign is not available yet in the game, but it's like the Nakia campaign, it's like the Kestrel campaign. It's one of those campaigns that has 3 difficulties and 9 nodes. And you have to refresh those nodes every day and the energy as well in order to get as many shards as possible. Usually these events are quite free-to-play friendly. And in this specific event, you have to decide if you're going to go for the gold route or the Cosmo route, or the event for Cosmo. Because if it makes more sense to spend power cores on the Cosmo energy rather than refreshing the gold orbs, then that's the best way to go about it. But make sure you check out the channel for more information on this when we have the event to break down the math so you can win easily on this event. There will also be a blitz component to this, so keep that in mind. You also need to save your blitz credits. We will talk about that in a second. Okay, let's move on to the next data mine, and this one is going to be the how do they call this event? This one is required you to win in Cosmic Crucible, but this is an alliance-wide milestone. It's not a big deal, and you also have to spend power cores. Usually you can win this without spending the power cores, but as always we have multiple events going on at the same time, so there is no biggie here. Let's move on to the next one, to Infinity. So this event is the one for Cosmo. This is one that you'll have 9 nodes, you have to complete those nodes and then you unlock Cosmo, and then there is a challenge difficulty that gives you a little bit more rewards, but overall nothing special. Usually these events are quite free to play friendly, as long as you have power cores. Usually if you have 200 power cores, if you use 200 power cores per day, you can get Cosmo between a 4-star and a 5-star, and if you go all the way to 600 power cores per day, you might be able to get Cosmo at 6 yellow. So this is going to be very important in case you are interested on the Nowhere team. Let's take a look at the next data mine, and this data mine is about a new event that is coming up to the game very soon, where you have to use Spider-Verse characters, and it's related with the movie Into the Spider-Verse, the second part of that movie. And yeah, the main character is going to be Miles. This is going to be an event similar to the one we had with Rocket Raccoon, Groot, and Cosmo, but this time we are going to use Spider-Verse characters. Now, I'm not sure yet if this event is going to be friendly to new players, because the Cosmo event was definitely friendly to new players. This one might not be the case because of the requirements for this event. So, in terms of requirements, it's going to require only Spider-Verse characters, then only Web Warriors, then we have only Symbiotes and Miles, then we have Sinister Six and Miles, and then we have Tangled Web with Miles. So a lot of restrictions here, and maybe not all new players will be able to have access to these characters, So this event might be more similar to the Ant-Man and the Wasp, where it required the characters to be at a certain level of gear. Or, yeah, I don't know, it seems like it's way more dedicated to veteran players rather than new players, but we'll wait and see if it's going to be the case or not. And for the last milestone, we have the information on that Blitz event that is coming up very, very soon, which is the Battle of the Barks. So this is once again related with the Cosmo event, where we have to earn a Blitz credits. So keep this in mind. Throughout the next week, you kinda want to save your Blitz credits, because this is going to be a 7-day milestone, and that means that the more Blitz credits you save, the better. This should start on Monday, so be careful with the weekend rewards. Make sure you save the extra Blitz credits you get, just in case this event starts, and then you have to collect all of them for this. Okay, so those are all the data mines that I have for you today. Once again, big shout out to Michael with MSF Tools, and you can find Michael on my Discord, and you can also find the link for his Discord on my Discord as well, as we are part of the same alliance. And yeah, okay, that's all for now. So once again, make sure you save your Blitz credits, make sure you save your war currency, make sure you save your training orbs, gold orbs, and make sure you get your Cosmic Crucible team strong enough to win with your alliance. And finally, we have the nowhere characters. If you take them to gear T16, we are going to get some additional value out of them on these upcoming milestones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.